Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of August 4th. Please subscribe, please pass this along. This lot is going to be eclectic. We have a little of everything. So I am actually going to start out with some Latin. Because I mentioned the last week there's some Latin ones, but I haven't gone through them yet. So I went through them, and most of them are in good shape. The other ones, there'll be some in the discount rack, so look out for those. A lot of these were worth a lot more than I thought. Now, I am not going to butcher the language and try to pronounce these, but most of these, they should have a little sticker. I'm going to take the sticker off and then put a sleeve on and, put the barcode on. But this is just so you can get an idea, and I'm really happy to have a Latin section. I do get a lot of people asking me if I have any, and I hate saying no. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like, no, all I know is rock. I don't know anything else. And I basically don't, but this makes it look like I do. Looks like I have culture. Let's see, a few more. And I've listened to a couple of these. They're really good. Let's see. A few of these look like compilations. And this is a good example. Some of the sleeves aren't very good, but they're only going in here if the vinyl is really nice. So that's about it. I'm going to have some more next week. I just had a lot come in this morning, but I won't have that ready till next week. So I'm so excited to have a Latin section finally. So there you go. Now we move to jazz. Let's see, the Gene Krupa Trio drummer. He's will be about $10. Legrand Jazz, Michael Legrand. This is with Miles Davis. So that will be, I'm thinking about 25. Waltz for Debbie, Bill Evans Trio. Now this is not an original. There's an original on eBay for over $1,000. But this is, I believe I saw it was an 87 reissue. That'll be about $30. Miles Davis, Porgy and Bess. This is a first pressing, so this will be somewhere around $40 as well. Ellington 55 will be $8 or $9. The Charlie Pickens Trio, probably somewhere between 15 and 20. Kenny Clark plays Andre Hodier. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Again, probably between 15 and 20. Gotta look them up a little more. And Giant Steps. John Coltrane. This is a reissue in the 70s. So definitely not first pressing. But we're probably 25 to 30. I'm guessing for that. Okay, let's see. This was just kind of random, but I thought probably good. The Best of Bob Newhart. Probably have about 10 for that. The Ink Spots, Spotlight on the Ink Spots, again around $10 for that. And now we'll just have some pure rock to finish it up. You know what? I didn't explain. Those jazz, they came in here. Dylan brought them in, actually. I paid $45 for those. The final ones here, let's see. I went out to a store and paid about $100, and the rest I have here. And I don't remember what's what anymore. So, Eagles, one of these nights, probably 12 to 15. Gloria Gaynor, Love Tracks, probably about 12. Mamas and Papas, 20 golden hits. That's double, at least. I think it's double. 2 record set, yep. So probably 14. Tom Petty, Pack Up the Plantation. This is probably my second favorite live album. The first being Springsteen's 5 record set. But this is fantastic. I think I have another one. I think I have 35 on them. Layla and Other Love Songs. I think we're probably around 22 to 24 for that. Stevie Wonder, Greatest Hits, probably about 12. Eddie Money. You really don't see Eddie Money. You don't see this one too much. Trying to get a year on this. My eyes are horrible, I can't see. So probably around 10. Let's see, we got some Skinnerd. Probably be on 14. Stevie Ray Vaughan, 25-ish. The Doors, Where It Seems Inside the Gold Mine, which is a double album and more or less the greatest hits. So probably around 18 maybe. Presents, Led Zeppelin will be right around that 30 mark. Let's see, Duran Duran, Rio, 25 bucks. You know, a year ago I never would have put this in the video, but the Manhattan Transfer Live. It's not bad. They you know, I always thought of the Manhattan Transfer as, you know, the songs you hear, you know, and they're like, okay, soft jazz, rock, whatever you want to call it. But there's some really good stuff. I like that. About 10 bucks. Okay, this one. This one's interesting. So, After School Session with Chuck Berry. Now this, I believe, came out in '57, but this is a reissue. But here's the weird thing. This is a reissue from 1989. So you got 1989 where you really get to that point where nobody was buying records. So it's kind of rare on that side. But it makes it worth a little more. Strange how to value this one, but let's see, it does have a barcode. Never like to see that, but again, 1989. So there's an 82 repressing that's not worth as much. This is worth about 30 bucks, and it's really good. I mean, a lot of the things with Chuck Berry, a lot of the real famous songs are just essentially the same song being played over and over with different words. So this, you know, is the full album, and it gives you really a different look, some really cool stuff, some bluesy stuff, some instrumental stuff. This is a very fun album. Let's see, Prince, Wish You Heaven. This is a 12-inch single. This is off Love Sexy, which I hated. When I was a kid, I hated. You know, I was so big on Purple Rain, and then everything kind of went downhill, but it was okay, and then Love Sexy was, ugh. Now I kind of appreciate it as more of a funk jam album. So that's kind of what this is, 12-inch single. Probably about 11 bucks for that. John Lee Hooker, The Great Blues Sounds of John Lee Hooker. Probably have about 25 on that. Let's go with Zappa, Allures, or Loris, or whatever you want to call it. Probably somewhere around the 30 mark. Fly By Night, very, very hard to find. Rush, obviously, probably have 40 to 45. And finally, Pink Floyd, A Momentary Lapse of Reason. You know, after Roger Waters, and I'm a big Roger Waters fan, so not quite as good for me, but a very, very good album. Nonetheless, I have one now. I just sold one for 52, so I'll keep that on it. So that's about it for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in here.